Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Environment Matters. I'm Mike Huff. A company has brought a little of the south of France to a reclaimed mine site in the south of West Virginia. This part of Boone County was once filled with the sounds of heavy machinery extracting coal from the ground. It's much quieter today, with just the songs of birds, the buzz of insects, and the sounds of hand clippers as a crew works their way through a field of fragrant lavender. It's the beginning of harvest time at the Appalachian Botanical Company. Their farm has 35 acres planted in lavender, with plans to double that by the end of the summer. This is the company's third growing season on the site, and while you might think lavender is an unusual crop choice for this location, that's not the case.
This part of West Virginia is good for lavender for a couple of reasons. One, there's a lot of rain. Lavender likes lots of water, but it needs to be well drained soil too. And so the rocky soil from the coal mine is conducive to draining water. And with bulldozers and bobcats and other heavy equipment, we've been able to create windrows that channel that water away from the plants. They get plenty of sunshine, but plenty of rain year-round.
The farm produces 3 varieties of lavender: Munstead, Provence, and English lavender. Each has different characteristics and uses and is grown in separate fields around the farm. Lavender is difficult to grow from seed, so new plants are created by cuttings taken from mature plants. It takes a full year before the lavender is ready to harvest, and about 2 years before the plants reach full maturity. Lavenders are perennial, so each plant will continue to produce for several years. Farming lavender doesn't lend itself to a lot of mechanization, so most of the work here is done by hand.
We have a crew, multiple crews really, that come out and hand harvest the lavender. They clip the buds from the stems by hand, put it into buckets, transport it down to the building to be processed and distilled into lavender oil, essential oil. After that, the crews come through and they harvest the stems. The stems between the lavender bud and the base of the plant are used for kind of like an incense sort of thing around campfires, or people use it to smoke their meat when they're cooking out.
And they aren't the only crews working the site. 30 hives of bees stay busy too.
The bees will pollinate the lavender, which is great for the production of the lavender plants, but also the bees take that pollen to their hive and make honey. Has a nice lavender flavor to it that's naturally part of the honey. It's a lavender honey.
And that's just one of the products produced by Appalachian Botanicals. Once the lavender is harvested in the field, it's brought inside and spread out to begin to dry. Workers sort and bundle the lavender by hand, and it's hung upside down to dry. This is where we wish we had smell-o-vision. From there, it's processed into other products.
The main product we create is essential oil, lavender essential oil, and from there, the lavender essential oil can be used in a multitude of value-added goods such as soaps, lotions, sprays, mists, hand sanitizer. People use that also in cooking. Drink recipes sometimes call for a lavender oil. People will use a lavender oil for aromatherapy.
And along with the lavender, the folks at Appalachian Botanicals say they're also growing hope and opportunity.
We're not just reclaiming the land, but also the economy. A lot of people in this area do not have employment opportunities. There's not a lot of employment to begin with. And this is something that doesn't require a lot of technical capability, and we can train anybody to do this work. So we're happy to be given opportunities to people who need a second chance. The idea is for this to become a sustainable industry that continues to produce lavender year after year and continues to make the essential oils that are going into these products, and really be a profitable enterprise where everybody wins.
To find out more, visit their website, AppalachianBotanical.com. You can also find them on Facebook. For Environment Matters, I'm Mike Huff. Thanks for watching.